That was the first time when Alexandra actually did go off-roading with our Prado, and she really enjoyed it. She was driving and I took my DJI Mavic Mini and decided to make some really incredible drone footage. Alright everyone, so today we are here back again for season 2 of the Adventure Escape Diaries. And this time we made it to Brazil. And how did we do that? Well, you can see in our first season of the Adventure Escape Diaries, we escaped Europe and then we made an emergency landing all the way in Mexico. And we stayed there for a couple of months, went all the way down south to Paraguay. And then in Paraguay, we got our residency and we bought a car, the Toyota Prado that we're traveling with right now. And then made it all the way to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. And there met up with Christoph Heuermann to be on his sailboat, the catamaran SY Stadtlos. We actually stayed not too long. We were supposed to be there for 1 week, but because the boat had its problems, we just actually made a 1-day sail. Then we didn't really know what to do anymore, so we decided to explore the area around Rio de Janeiro. First, we went south, because we thought there is going to be a lot of really beautiful beaches, and there is. But the problem was, we weren't really sure how long we could go south, because it was already later in the year and winter was coming. So in the south of Rio de Janeiro, highly recommendable is Barra de Guaraciba. That's a little village and it has amazingly narrow streets. So if you have a big car, you're gonna be having your fun there. It looks beautiful. And then later we went to a really nice beach and I sat on this really good, great big rock, looked out over the ocean, and that was right there at Grumari Beach. So whenever you have time, check out those places. We didn't stay too long though. Like I said, we wanted to make our way up north because winter was coming and, you know, we don't want to freeze. So we decided we wanted to go camping more often. We equipped our Prado with the nicest camping gear that we could find in Brazil. We went inside, started the engine, and engage. Up north we went. One of the things that really stood out to us is that lots of these beaches north of Rio, they were like empty, nobody was there. The first place we went was Marica Beach, and that was the first time when Alexandra actually did go off-roading with our Prado, and she really enjoyed it. She was driving and I took my DJI Mavic Mini and decided to make some really incredible drone footage. It was a lot of fun and scary a little bit too, because I was sitting on the side in the passenger seat and was steering the drone from there while Alexander was going over up and down and up and down. But the footage, beautiful. After this adventure, we made it to Saquarema, the surf capital of Brazil. I didn't even know that Brazil has such high waves. You know, in the United States, on the East Coast, usually the waves are not so intense, but Saquarema, that was quite something. We went to this church right on that hill and you could see how beautiful those waves were. And then we stayed in Casa La Rosa in Saquarema. We found it on booking.com. Really, really friendly people, surfers themselves, and we have heard that every year the Surf World Cup finalists are staying there at this beautiful place. They also have a dog called Morena, and the dog and the place there has an Instagram account, so maybe you want to check it out. What we realized really early in Brazil is that people were really excited about those drone shots. So whenever we stopped at a place and people asked us what we were doing, we said, oh, look, this is what we filmed. And people just wanted to see their own country from the air. And we went further in Rio State in a place called Carabebos, and we did another off-roading adventure. This time again, Alexandra was driving, I was sitting on the side, and it's just a fascinating kind of trip because you see all these beautiful beaches, and then next to those waters, I don't even know what this all is, but you should definitely check it out. By our early beginnings in Brazil, we didn't even know what's gonna come next. So this is it for now. There will be coming a lot more in the next video, especially we're gonna go camping and you will learn a lot more about Brazil, stuff that we didn't know. Because, I mean, who knows more about Brazil than Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo? I mean, that's basically all I knew before we came here, and then suddenly there's a whole new world opening up. So for the next episode, click here, somewhere into the screen. I have no idea. I'm trying this for the first time. And then you can click here to subscribe to the channel and see more of this. I'll see you in the next episode.